Hello everyone, my name is Farhani Shahida binti Jahari. Today I will present about part 1, which is construct appropriate graph or chart to compare the relative frequency and cumulative relative frequency between the two methods. As you can see, this is the relative frequency table. So how to get a relative frequency table, which is visit and purchase? You can use the formula, which is class frequency divide the total number of observation. So you can get the answer when you use this formula. So this is the relative frequency graph. This is for the visit graph and the purchase graph. For the relative graph, you can use the histogram graph, and you can list, as you can see this. On the Paxi X, you can label as a purchase or a visit, and the Paxi Y, you can label as a relative frequency. Next, as you can see, this is the cumulative relative frequency table. So how to get the cumulative relative frequency answer is, when you get the answer on the relative frequency, you just need to plus the answer according the class that you just already list between visit and purchase. So this step you can just do until the list class finish. Last, for the part 1, as you can see, this is the Ogive graph, which is you can use on the cumulative relative frequency, and the label same as the histogram graph, which is you can use the Paxi X, you can label as a visit or purchase, and the Paxi Y, you can use the cumulative relative frequency.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Ridwan Berazilan. My metric number is BB22160963. So I will explain about the part 2, which is in the part 2, we calculate and compare measures of central location between the two metrics. So we got the two part, which is the first part is for number of visit and the second part is number of purchase order. So for the number of visit, I calculate 3 point, which is we searching for their mean, their median and their mode. So for the first, for the mean, their formula is we sum up of the total of the 30 company, which is from the lowest to the highest. So and we divided by 30. So we got the answer is 1131.4 and divided by 30. So their mean is 37.71. So for the second is we searching for their median. So for the median, their formula is we take the middle of the company. So we have 30 company. So we take the number of visit for the company, which is in 15 and 16. So for the 15, we got a Padini, which is 34.1, and the 16, which is the company Crave. Okay, so their number is 34.9. So we sum up of these two company, 34.1 plus 34.9 and divided by 2. So we got their answer for the median is 34.5. So for their mode, for number of visit, their mode is 34.1. Why I say 34.1? Because we can see from the table, the company Q10 and Padini have same amount, which is 34.1. So yeah, that's their mode. Next, for the number of purchase order, we also search for the same part, which is mean, median and mode. So same formula but different answer. So for the mean, same formula divided by 30, and we got the answer, which is 5004.5 and divided by 30. So the answer for the mean for the number of purchase order is 166.82. Next, for their median, same formula, search for their middle total, which is 30, and we got the place for the 15 and 16. For the 15, we got the company Lelong, and 16 Q10. So Lelong have amount 163.3 plus Q10 total 164.5 and divided by 2. So their median is 163.9. Lastly, for the mode, for this number of purchase order part, they don't have any mode because they don't have any same amount of number. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Dr. Debra. My name is Amir Shan bin Abdullah. My metric number is BB22110029. Today I'm going to explain about the calculation of percentile and construct box plot for each metric. Firstly, we're going to sort out the information given by using ascending order. We're going to calculate the number of visits first. So for the first percentile is, we're going to use the formula as usual. So 30 plus 1 times with 25 over 100 equal to 7.75. So we're going to take the 0.75 as a 75%. Then the 25 25th percentile is the average of 7 and 8 values are 31.8 and 32.0 respectively. So we're going to fill in all the information and it's going to be 31.8 plus with 0.75 and bracket 32 minus with 31.8 equal to 31.8 plus with 0.15, and the answer going to be 31.95 million. For the second quartile, we're going to use the same formula as well, which is 30 plus 1 times with 50 over 100 equal to 15.5. So we're going to take the 0.5, it's 50%. Then the 50th percentile is the average of 15 and 16 values at 34.1 and 34.9 respectively. And we're going to fill in all the information and it's equal to 34.1 plus with 0.5 bracket 34.9 minus with 34.1 equal to 34.1 plus with 0.4, and the answer going to be 34.5 million. And for the third percentile is, it's going to be 30 plus 1 times with 75 over 100 equal to 23.25. Then we're going to take the 0.25. 75th percentile is the average of the 23rd and 24th value are 45.1 and 46.4 respectively. And we're going to use all the information. It's going to be 45.1 plus with 0.25 bracket 46.4 minus by 45.1, which is 1.3, and equal it's going to be 45.1 plus with 0.325. The answer going to be 45.43 million. So as you can see, this is the box plot for the number of visit. For the minimum amount, it's going to be 23, and for the maximum, it's going to be 54.2. So the difference is 8.77. So the first quartile, it's going to be 8.95. The second quartile is going to be 2.55, and the third quartile is going to be 10.93. Next, we're going to count the number of purchase order. As usual, we're going to sort it out as ascending order, the information given. So we're going to calculate the first percentile. Same formula also, 30 plus 1 times with 25 over 100 equal to 7.75. We're going to use the 0.75. 35th percentile is the average of 7 and 8 values are 139.1 and 140.3 respectively. So we're going to fill out all the information given and use the formula 139.1 plus with 0.75 and 104.3 minus with 139.1, which is 1.2, equal to 139.1 plus with 0.8, and it's 0.9, and it's equal 140 million. For the second percentile, 30 plus 1, 50 over 100 equal to 15.5. Then the 50th percentile is the average of the 15 and 16 values are 163.3 and 164.5 respectively. And we're going to all use the information, and it's going to be 163.3 plus with 0.5 bracket 164.5 minus with 163.3, and it's going to be 1.2 equal to 163.3 plus with 0.6. The answer is going to be 163.9 million. Then for the third percentile, it's going to be 30 plus 1 times with 75 over 100, which is equal to 23.25. The 75th percentile is the average of the 23rd and 24th value of 197.2 and 198.6 respectively. Then it's going to give us 197.2 plus with 0.25 bracket 198.6 minus 197.2, which is 1.4, equal to 197.2 plus with 0.35, and the answer going to be 197.55 million. So this is the box plot for the number of purchase order. The minimum is 116.5, and the max difference is going to be 34.35, and the first quartile is 23.5. The second quartile is going to be 23.9, and the third quartile is going to be 33.65. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Nabila binti Zainuddin. I will present for you for part 4 for our group assignment for this subject. For part 4, we have to calculate and compare the measure of dispersion based on the data given. The measure of dispersion have 4 different components. First, we have range, then MED or mean absolute deviation, then standard deviation, and coefficient of variance. To find the range of the data, we have to calculate the average of data, then minus it with the minimum value in the data. Then we get the answer for the range. Next, we have to calculate the MED. To calculate MED, find the mean by adding up all the commute times and dividing by the total number of the data point 30. Next, find the absolute difference between each data point and the mean. Then we will get the average of the absolute difference is 22344 and divide it with 30. Then we will get 7.45. Then, for standard deviation, we have to compute all the mean of data values by sum all values, then divide number of values. Then, subtract the mean from each value in the data. After that, square each of the difference obtained. Then, find the mean or average of the square difference. Sum all square difference and divide number of value. So we will get 2206.98 divide 30 minus 1. Then square root the 76.10, the answer for that. Then we will get 8.72. Then, to find the coefficient variation, take the answer that we get for standard deviation, that is 8.72, and divide by mean 37.71 and times with 100 to get the percentage. Then we will get 23.12% for the coefficient of variation for the visit. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi Dr. Debra, my name is Penny Yusuf and my cut matrix is BB22110594. So today I will present to Doctor my part, which is part 5, measure of association between two matrices. So I will present it in Excel. First, we have to list all of the number, row data, and ascending order, which is I got the ascending order by the sort of the larger and the smaller between the row data. So we have to find the standard deviation, which is we have to type in the Excel equal stev.s, which is it automatically appear in the list of the fx. First, we have to find in the ascending order visit. I will select all the table in the visit ascending order. And enter the key, and the amount automatically out, which is 8.723 and so on. Next, we do the same thing in the line of the purchase. in the ascending order, we have to select all the numbers in the table so that we can find the number of the standard deviation. And don't forget to click the enter key. I select all the enter key. And the number will appear automatically. So after that, I want to find the covariance of the above ascending order, which is I will select the above of the table, visit and purchase. After that, it will appear automatically. If we want to find the covariance, we have to type equal covariance.s. So the number will appear automatically too. If we want to find the correlations, we have to type equal correl and select the both of the table, which is visits and purchase. Yeah. We have to select it carefully so that the number didn't miss out. So after all, the number will appear and we have to add the chart of the raw data, and that's all from me. Thank you.